Hey everyone! So today I decided to film this kind of like simple glittery eye look for you, and it's totally easy. Anybody can do it. You can wear it anywhere. You can wear it to like a night out or to the mall or to the grocery store. Anyways, so I really hope you guys like it. I love it. So if you want to get this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so first I'm starting with the Maybelline Master Prime, and I'm going to put a little bit in between my fingers, and I'm just going to warm it up and rub it all around, and then I'm going to apply it all over my face. Next, I'm using some of this concealer. It's the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm using that as a base for underneath my eye makeup. I'm just applying it, and then I'm going in with this e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm just blending it all out. Next, I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild contour palette, and I'm grabbing the like yellow shade, and I'm just setting that concealer. And then I'm grabbing the Anastasia eye palette, and I'm grabbing this like orangey shade, I think it's called Sherbet. And I'm just getting a blending brush, and I'm putting that all over my crease. It's going to be a nice transition color. And you can add as much of that as you like until you get the color that you want it to be. Then I'm grabbing this light gray color, and I'm just going to also apply that in the crease, just to fill in some spots that may look a little bit patchy, and just to blend it all out a little bit more. Then with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, it smells so good, just like chocolate, literally. I'm taking the shade, I think it's called Nugget? I'm not sure how you say it. But I'm just applying that all over, just not on the lid. I just wanted to add a little bit more pink to the look. Then I'm taking this flat eyeliner brush. I'm not sure what brand it is from. And I'm going to be grabbing a like dark brown shade from the Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to apply that in the crease, kind of like a cut crease, but I'm going to blend it out so it's not like cut. Then I'm just going to be taking any of those past colors that we used, and I'm going to apply that right on top of that line and kind of swirl it upwards towards the crease, not towards the lid, just to kind of blend it out a little bit more, because like I said, I didn't want it to be too harsh. Then I'm going back in with that e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm kind of wiping away what got a little bit too high, and then taking that smaller blending brush and going back over the crease, if that makes sense, just to make it not look so patchy. Then what I did was I grabbed an eyeliner, any kind of creamy eyeliner, you can use anything, and I kind of tightlined with it, and I was really messy with it. It doesn't have to be perfect, because then I went in with this small pencil brush, and I just dipped it back into that dark brown color from the Too Faced palette, and I just kind of smudged it all out, and you'll see in a second. I'm going to kind of clean it up, so don't worry. It's not going to look this crazy. And so yeah, like I'm doing right here, I just grabbed some more of that concealer that I used earlier as my base, and just kind of cleaning that up, because I didn't really like how messy it was, and I didn't like that I put a light color on top and it still looked kind of dark and not too pretty. Then I'm just grabbing, I think it's MAC Emphasize, the shaping powder that I'm using, and I just put that on top of my lid. And I'm just kind of blending that crease out a little bit more, because I didn't want it to be too cut crease. Then I am grabbing, what is the name of this mascara? It is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. You know what I mean. Then I'm grabbing some Allure eyelashes. So pretty. And I use the House of Lash glue to apply them, the clear one. Then I'm taking the Do the Hula bronzer from Benefit, and I'm actually applying that on my face with an e.l.f. stippling brush, and I wanted to do it before my foundation, just so that way it wasn't too harsh, and because I am so fair, and this bronzer is kind of orange, it just doesn't really look that great on me if I do it on after, because the more of the orange kind of shows through. So I just like it better like this. But it's totally up to you, your preference. You can do whatever you want, however you want to do it. And I'm just blending that all out until all the lines go away. And it just kind of fades into my face. Then I'm going to go in with some foundation. And I am using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. This is the lightest color that they have, because I am so pale. And I'm grabbing these lemongrass drops from Cover FX. These are amazing, and they smell like Fruit Loops. Literally, they smell like Fruit Loops. And I'm just mixing that on the back of my hand and dotting it all over my face. And I'm going to be using the blending brush from e.l.f. Literally, I saw Kathleen Lights talk about this brush in one of her videos, and I seriously love it. It's amazing. Then I accidentally got cut out, but I did use some of the Becca color corrector under my eyes, and I'm just going in with this ColourPop highlighter called Stole the Show, and I'm applying that on all the high points of my face, just because it is a cream product, so I want to put that on before I put the powder on. And again, I'm just using the e.l.f. stippling brush, and then going back with the blending brush just to make sure that everything's all blended out nicely. Then for concealer, I'm using that same LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is also the lightest shade they have, and I'm applying that in the high points of my face and underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to drink some of my Starbucks. This is the white chocolate mocha iced. And then I'm using that same brush I used for my foundation, the e.l.f. one. It's just too great. I am going to go in with the Real Techniques sponge, and I did spray some MAC Fix Plus on it just to kind of blend a little bit more right in the corners of my eyes, because the brush is just a little bit too big to get in that small little spot for me. Then I'm going to take the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder, and I'm just going to kind of dab that all over my face, just to set the foundation and everything. And I did set underneath my eyes with Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I just dipped my sponge in it and kind of, I didn't bake underneath my eyes because I do have really dry skin, so I just kind of set it underneath my eyes a little bit. And I did get that powder in my eyes. Then I love this palette so much. It's the Shade Light Contour Palette from Kat Von D. And I'm taking that kind of color to the left, and I think it is called Subconscious. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm just applying that on my cheekbone, just the same spot that I did put that Hoola bronzer. This is definitely a better color for my skin. I like the cooler colors because it gives more of a shadow rather than like an orange glow. But I still love the Doodle Hoola because it's so nice underneath my foundation. Then I'm just going to blend that all out again just to make sure it's not choppy. And I'm taking more of that powder I used earlier. I learned this from Nikkie Tutorials, and I just put it on my brush. And I just kind of dab the spots that need to be kind of sharpened a little bit instead of baking. Then I am taking the Shimmering Skin Perfector, the Champagne Glow palette from Becca and Jaclyn Hill, and I'm taking it on a blending eyeshadow brush, and I just wiped everything off before, and I mixed the two together, Pearl and Champagne Pop, and I put that on my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, and my chin, and then I just went back in and blended it out a little bit with my foundation brush. Then I love this palette. It's the Bare Minerals, and I'm using that middle blush shade, and I'm going in with this Luxie blush brush. It's so beautiful. I love it. And I'm patting a lot of that off, and I just put it on my cheeks and then went backwards towards my cheekbones. And I'm going in with this L'Oreal brow pencil. It's a little bit light for me, but it works nice. I ran out of my Anastasia brow definer, so I was using this one, and it's still nice. Then I'm taking the L'Oreal Brow Plumper, and I'm putting that on my eyebrows like eyebrow glue, just so they stay in place all day, and I love this stuff. Then I'm taking these two NYX glitter. It's the Liquid Crystal Liner, and I'm taking the one in Dramatic Sparkle and Crystal Silver. And I put the gold one on the bottom of my line, and then I put the silver one on the top. And just to warn you, they did sting a little bit, so I don't know if that happened to everybody, but it did happen to me, and it was not my favorite. Then I sprayed my face with some MAC Fix Plus and applied some more Champagne Pop to my cheeks to make it extra glowy, because you love that glow. Then I did decide to mix Pearl and Champagne Pop and put that on my inner corner of my eye just to give a little extra pop, and blended it out. Then I'm going to wink at you guys. Then I'm going to go in with the Aquarius Lippy Stick from ColourPop. This is the one Kathleen Lights helped create, and it's so gorgeous. It's a little bit darker on me than it is on other people, but I mean, that's okay. It's still beautiful. And then I think lastly, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I'm going to put that on my bottom lashes. And this is the one that's in Carbon Black. I love this mascara for your bottom lashes and for your top ones too. It's great. And that is all. Thank you guys for watching.